Namaste, everyone. All right, back again with Shiva. As always, not going nowhere. We got a job to do here, and I'm the vessel for him. And today, we're not going to discuss any teachings. That's the next video. But today, we're going to demonstrate my psychic link with Shiva in communication. So, everybody knows about how to use a pendulum or is getting into the science of using one. All right. We talked about proper pendulum usage on our last videos. There's a certain way to talk with the entities that you're dealing with your pendulums. It's all about finding the truth of who they are. We explained this before. The dead don't communicate. They're specters. And when you're dealing with demons, demons scam your thoughts to look for memories of past events to play onto that, to think that you're communicating with the dead. You're not. Once the dead is dead, the dead is gone. They're in rebirth. They're in a rebirth process. The dead don't stay. And it's only 20% that stay and become specters. So you got 20% of the people that still hold on to malleable memories of staying stuck in a bardo of being, and they won't detach from their memories of this place. And that rarely happens, but it happens. So all these ghost hunters and looking for ghosts and all that, they're just playing off of memories in the field, whether it be your memories or the memories of that construct. Because walls can speak and talk and know if these walls could talk. Trust me, they do. It's all illusions. It's all demons. And what I mean by that, I mean like, we explained this before. You're in dark matter. That's what science calls it. But it's samsara. It's muddiness of what you guys are breathing in and touching your eyes and getting into your ears. And the only thing that's the truth is the stuff that you display on TV from your own imaginations and concepts and teachings and movies or music. It's the only truth here besides love. And other than that, it's just bones, guys. There's no flesh. It's an illusion. It's all bones. So we're going to demonstrate the link and strength of pendulum usage. Nobody in this world can use a pendulum like us. Not even that, I'm my own pendulum. So as the vessel, I can pretty much touch any object, and it does not matter. Any object, and pendulum any object, no matter what weight it is or what distance I am away from it. All right, so we're going to show you an example. All right, so it's going to be quiet. Just kind of pay attention. Just watch what we do without speaking to any entities or Shiva. I'm just going to use my mind with this. So as you can see, we're in idle. He's happy. He's actually in a positive mood. The more the pendulum swings, because my hand is not moving, the harder it swings, the more the vibrational linkage of his thoughts as he's spinning this even faster. All right, so I'm going to keep continuing and showing you all a demonstration of my link. So this is just a link. You think I'm not turning this, guys. This is actually him doing it. So Shiva, stop. So anyways, now we're in idle. We're watching. He's watching through my eyes. And this is the code that we do when he watches through my eyes. When he really has a point to get across, he'll do this. So anyways, just keep watching, guys. I'm going to show y'all something. So, no fingers. Stop. No fingers. Nothing touching. And we're going to get trickier with this. And you'll see my arm a little bit moving. It's just the force of the weight of my pendulum. It's a modified pendulum that I did. Something that he wanted weight with. So we have these here. And we have this. So we have these two things that he uses that he likes. I'm going to keep my hand as still as possible so you guys will know and get a clear picture of this. So and as we do this, we're just going to go, he's just doing his thing. But I can convey thoughts to Siva. And if we wanted to say no on both pendulums, we'll say no versus like something saying yes or being positive. And then we're just going to do both of them inwardly. All right, so as we have other objects, I like to use all kind of manners of weight dealing with Shiva. And as you can see, this is all metaphysics. And we're going to go the other way. And my left side of my brain is tingling. Like it's spider sense, but it's Shiva sense. So anyways, we have these objects, he's touching them. And he'll keep touching them. And we'll go back and forth, and he's going to link these two up. And he'll just purposely make them touch each other. Just as you watch this demonstration. So, as you can see in my right hand, the bells, and as the other one's staying still, he's going to make this one say no or negative for counterclockwise. All right, guys. So, besides Pendulum and myself, I'm going to try to fit all this into this view of, so you guys can see I don't need hands to do this. So we're going to stand up. I'm going to position this camera a little bit so y'all can get a better focus. All right, so, we got this going on, right? As you can see, my Rudraksha seeds, I want y'all guys to see I'm not moving my body. I'm going to remain absolutely still, as well as my Rudraksha seeds. Shiva. And this is like all him. You'll know. And these Rudraksha seeds, they're about 8 pounds. So there's a lot of force moving. And he's just going back and forth. Now we're just going to go to idle for watching. And I'm trying to reach out to the science community because we want science to be able to document this understanding. And guys, I'm not moving my body. Not at all, except for kind of going up and down because I'm just positioning my feet. But other than that, this is all metaphysics. This is all non-physical, and this defies the laws of physics. And this is just coming from my neck. So, as I explained about this pendulum usage, nobody can swing it like it. And my reactions are getting stronger. So now we have a stick, something I practice with, like Arnis or Filipino double sticks, one of my things I like to do. So I have my bell here that I normally use on my videos. Right? So you see the stick, you see the bell, and with me keeping my hand absolutely still, I don't need to touch this object. I can have it linked to whatever, and he's still going to move it. Whether it be a mile away or 10 miles away, it's still going to move. So whatever I grab, I'll pendulum whatever at the end of it. Versus even if you put, say, 2 of these on. One's kind of bigger than the other. But so as I keep them absolutely still, and I know I can't fit everything inside the shot, but my hand and arm is not moving. But the pendulums are. As you can see, as I pull it down. So, another example. It's like I'm fishing with pendulums or something. And I'm keeping it absolutely still, guys. And it won't stop. He's not using this other one. He likes the one at the end. The porcelain will kind of fall off. So we're going to go the other way. And it doesn't matter what I use. I mean, I can hold this freaking sweeper upside down by the cord, and it's going to do the same thing. So, as my link with Siva, and not just Siva, I'm talking about all the divine. I have access to all the divine. And I'm dealing with Kali, I'm dealing with Parvati, I'm dealing with Saraswati, I'm dealing with Rahula, I'm dealing with a lot of ascended masters, angels, devis and devas, and gods and goddesses. So I have access to the Akashic records. To get access to the Akashic records, you gotta die to do it. Then if they appoint you to the task that you got to do, then you can have access to it. Anybody can go to the Akashic records because guess what? You guys are in it. Every material, physical brain is in the Akashic records. So y'all think of it like it's some type of book or some type of study hall or some type of log of information. It is. It's just where the physical brains of your true selves are located at, to where you guys are projecting from the Akashic records inside of hell, where Mars locked as the vessel for all of consciousness and all of life to sustain in his navel chakra. So anyways, that was an example, and we're going to do more proof of examples of pendulum usage later on in life. It's going to get weird, and we're going to prove more than just using pendulums is what we are. You're going to see it. So anyways, guys, keep faith alive. We teach people how to connect to the higher divine consciousness. Stop talking to demons. Stop listening to your inner thoughts that make you angry or make you want to fight or make you think about money and sex all the time. There's something going on here, guys, and you can't stop thinking about it because you all are institutionalized for being in this place for 7 trillion years, looping the same infinite possibility as we have witnessed evolution in this reality 8 billion times. Y'all guys don't know what you're dealing with. And to understand God's mind is something that y'all guys can't even begin to fathom, let alone my mind as Siva, Ledkiaf. All right? Peace out.